To our nation's capital now, the race for the Republican and Democratic nominations wrapped up this week. Now President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump are trying to gain the upper hand on a major issue for some voters. Our Washington correspondent Jackie DeFusco joins us live this morning. Jackie, what do the polls say when it comes to Social Security and Medicare?
Well, Christina, polls show that these programs are widely popular among voters, but many also have concerns about the stability of Social Security and Medicare. So I found out where both candidates stand on this issue. On the campaign trail, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump on the attack over entitlements.
I will always protect Medicare and Social Security, which others are not able to do, like Joe Biden.
Just this week, Donald Trump said cuts to Social Security and Medicare are on the table.
Biden is referring to Trump's comments in a recent NBC interview on tackling government debt.
There is a lot you can do in terms of entitlements, in terms of cutting, and in terms of also the theft and the bad management of entitlements.
In another interview, Trump later clarified that he would, quote, never do anything that will jeopardize or hurt Social Security or Medicare.
I want to assure you, I will never allow it to happen.
But political promises alone will not solve the problem. Program advocates say Social Security and Medicare trust funds both face funding shortfalls within the next decade unless lawmakers take action.
If Congress fails to act, then we would face an 11% cut in the Medicare program, and we would face a 20% cut in the Social Security program.
Trump and Biden have approached the problem with different strategies. While in office, Trump proposed several budgets that sought to reduce spending over time. In contrast, Biden is trying to raise more money for the programs by proposing a tax increase on the highest income Americans.
We think there's ways to ensure the long-term solvency of the program, but the problem, of course, will be is getting both Democrats and Republicans to agree to that solution. And again, a potential fix is going to need to win bipartisan support to pass in Congress. But at least so far, President Biden's new budget proposal that he released earlier this week getting backlash from House Republicans. It did, however, win the support of the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare. Christina.
So, Jackie, we know some Democrats accused former President Donald Trump of trying to cut entitlements during his administration. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, it is a claim that has been reviewed by independent fact checkers a number of times, and it gets a bit complicated. For example, Trump did propose reducing Medicare funding, but those reviews found that those would have largely targeted things like provider payments and would have had little impact on beneficiaries. Also, Trump proposed reducing spending for disability insurance, but not the retirement portion of Social Security during his first term. Trump avoided during his first term more drastic measures, such as proposing an increase in the retirement eligibility age or privatizing Social Security. But the program advocate that I spoke to also pointed out that he has yet to lay out a concrete plan that they believe would resolve the funding shortfalls that threaten to cut benefits for beneficiaries within the next decade, again, without further action. Christina.
Okay, Jackie DeFusco live in Washington for us this morning. Jackie, thank you.